very sad. Mama Ida Odinga was like, oh, Jaja Komgima, Obo do the manami gorikai. Mama Ida Odinga should be whipped. She should be whipped because she has betrayed Raila Odinga. Mama Ida Odinga should be whipped because she has betrayed Raila Odinga. Okay? All right? Yeah, so and I told you that the next Luo Kingpin is not just because you are famous. The next Luo Kingpin, say lazima ukue famous at siji nini. The next Luo Kingpin, lazima ukue mysterious. Lazima ukue mysterious. You can't just be Luo Kingpin kama wewe sio mysterious. Ata kino Pondo Kaluma siji mbadi siji nani. Those ones cannot be Luo Kingpins. Hawezi kuwa Kingpin ya Wajaluo because they are not mysterious. Raila was mysterious, bwana. Raila Odinga was mysterious. That's why he managed to rule Luos for many years. You remember that? Yeah, Raila Odinga was mysterious, bwana. Hata kama mededi saizi, Jacom was extremely mysterious. And we must give him. Ladies and gentlemen, is a very sad Wednesday. Of course, we have lost the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. If there is anybody who will ever give a beautiful eulogy to Raila Odinga, I think it is Owiti Owayo. You will try, even Ruto will not eulogize him the way I will eulogize him. Even Mama Ida Odinga will not eulogize him the way I will. The best statement that you will read from this platform, you will read them from my platform here, because other than just having met him physically, because I met him physically when I was campaigning for Kibra parliamentary seat in 2019, Raila Odinga invited me at his house in Kibra, whatever, in Karen, and I had the opportunity of talking to him in real time, okay? And even after I lost some money, which I just want to let it go. The money which I lost, I want to let it go because Jacom is no more. The money which I was swindled, I don't want to mention it anywhere because hiyo imeenda hivyo. What I want us to do right now is that we must give him the beautiful send-off, okay? Yeah, we must accord Jacom the beautiful send-off. Some of you, when I talked about his passing, kuna watu hawakuwa wanaamini, walikuwa sema kwamba Owayo unamtakia mabaya, but I knew because I have my intel. Raila Odinga was a great man. He was a great Kenyan. We must all agree. He had his flaws, but all we know is that he was a great man. I even said this boy, you know, this boy here. This boy here has been sharing pictures of him with Raila Odinga, trying to lie to Luos, lying to Luos. And Luos were sharing this. You must have heard how Luos were reacting, vile walikuwa wana react. Wale viongozi, vile walikuwa wana react. Instead of just being calm, prayerful, they were insulting people left, right, and center. Okay. I also mentioned something that Raila Odinga needed some young lady, because as we speak today, hapo imebaki tu bure. Hakuna mtu atachukua uongozi hapo. There is nobody who will take over from Raila Odinga in that family. Okay? Nobody. So I advised Raila Odinga a long time ago that he needed to look for a young lady mwenye angempatia kijana mdogo ambaye angekuwa Raila in future. Okay? But as we speak right now, there is nobody to take over from Raila Odinga. It's very sad. I'm saddened. I'm a very sad man. Okay. I talked about the three categories of Luos. There are Luos who wanted Raila Odinga to live for 1,000 years. Okay. Of course, this is a group of a group of people who believe that Baba tells them what to do and not what to do. Okay. Another group here, which I shared with you here very generously, was the group that believes that whether Raila Odinga dies or not, it's none of their business. Okay, it's not their business whether Raila Odinga is dead or not. It's not their business. Okay, sisi hatujali bwana, huyu jamaa tulipi rent, atubai food, and some people were like, bwana. And then there's a third group here. The third group those are people who believe that Raila Odinga has been an impediment. He has been an impediment. Like amekuwa kikwazo sana, amekuwa kikwazo sana katika masuala ya development in Siaya, in Rarieda, hizo places, eh? So there are some politicians, there are some people who believe that Raila Odinga has been an impediment to them, okay? So nasema huyu jamaa adedi tu, huyu jamaa aende tu. This is a very honest penning, a very honest, very sanguine statement here. This is now the day that Raila Odinga died, 12 October, but ilikuwa inafichwa tu, 12 October. Another statement which I shared, Kenyans also wonder why Mama Ida Odinga is growing fat, yet her husband is unwell. Traditionally, a woman would not eat even below the belt when her husband is taken ill. She would be too stressed. Maybe Ida's weight gain stems from excessive consumption of milk emanating from fat ODM cows she milks at whim. Baba is sick abroad. And I was very honest here. You know, mi niko na intel. Mi niko na intel zangu because I know Baba. I have been with Baba. Nimefanya siasa na Baba. Nimefanya biashara na Baba. When he was launching his whatever BBI thing, I went there. I spoke at his forum at Serena Hotel, very honestly. And I think most people did not realize that I was opening Baba's eyes. Baba, I went after speaking in that forum. Nilienda nikasalamia Babu Ongeli, nikasalamia Orengo. They were looking at me, and there were so many students there from the University of Nairobi, KU, JKUAT, TUK. Okay, so when I spoke at that forum, many people are like, "Owayo, what are you saying?" And I knew what I was saying because I knew BBI would not take Baba anywhere. So I spoke very honestly in that forum. So Baba is sick abroad, but his wife is moving around. His wife is moving around with young bodyguards, enjoying life. People like Bondo wamekuwa, these are ODM cows. But by the way, once Raila Odinga is buried, once he's buried, once they bury Baba, these people you see like Bondo will be useless. They will be nowhere to be seen. Hakuna kitu wataambia watu. People like Otienda Molo will be down the drain. And nimekuwa nikisema hivi. People of Rarieda have been electing Otienda Molo ati anaenda kusaidia Baba huko juu. So once they elect Otienda Molo, he's doing nothing. People are suffering Rarieda. People are hungry. Giodenye ground. Giodenye nikech giwuonde nige support Baba. Baba to temo matekende. Jakom tiyo matekende. Lakini gimagitimo na jopin onkara chiel. And I said that when Wamalwa was taken to London, many people are like, huyu jamaa atarudi blah blah blah. Ilikuwa imefichwa. He came back in a casket. So Jacom will be received back in a casket. Very sad indeed. Very sad. Mama Ida Odinga was like, oh, Jacom ngima. Obo do tiede manami gorikai. Mama Ida Odinga should be whipped. She should be whipped because she has betrayed Raila Odinga. Mama Ida Odinga should be whipped because she has betrayed Raila Odinga. Okay? All right? What waache kwenda State House? Bwana William, do you know William Ruto? do you really know William Ruto? That is my next statement here. I think I want to share something here with you. I want to share something here with you. It's a statement. You can revisit my statement. Go back and read my statements. It is very sad indeed. It's very sad indeed. It's very sad indeed that Jacom is gone. It's very sad indeed that Jacom has passed on. Very sad indeed. But I believe that most of you, I prepared you psychologically because many mutu wa dreams. Mimi mutu nikidream kitu, lazima kuna kitu. I don't just dream. Yeah, so and I told you that the next Luo Kingpin is not just because you are famous. The next Luo Kingpin, say lazima ukue famous asiji nini. The next Luo Kingpin, lazima ukue mysterious. Lazima ukue mysterious. You can't just be Luo Kingpin kama wewe sio mysterious. Ata kino Bondo sijui mbadi sijui nani. Those ones cannot be Luo Kingpins. Hawezi kuwa kingpin ya Wajaluo because they are not mysterious. Raila was mysterious bwana. Raila Odinga was mysterious. That's why he managed to rule Luos for many years. You remember that? Yeah, Raila Odinga was mysterious bwana. Hata kama amededi saa hizi, Jacom was extremely mysterious. And we must give him.